So today we're going to talk about how to never fail a writing assignment. And the way to never fail a writing assignment is to write a thesis. Does anyone know what a thesis is? A sentence that kind of introduces the topic that you're going to be writing on? Yeah, that's exactly right. A thesis is a lot like an introductory sentence. It's the roadmap for your paper, or it's like the recipe that your reader is following when they're reading your paper to get the end result. Okay, so here's an example of a thesis. In this paper, I will prove that bacon is the best food by showing bacon tastes amazing, bacon makes your house smell delicious, and bacon can be cooked crispy or chewy. Can someone tell me why this is a thesis?
It's very detailed.
Yeah, it does have a lot of details. The reason that it is a thesis is that it shows that bacon is the best. So I'm telling you what I'm going to be writing about. If you were reading this paper, what would you expect me to talk about in the whole, throughout the paper?
Showing how bacon tastes amazing, the smell, and then the different options, ways you can cook it.
Exactly. Okay. So in writing this thesis, I've done my research about bacon, and this is what I've found. So I'm taking a stance, I'm proving that bacon is the best, and then I'm listing those reasons. And then those are the reasons that I'm going to talk about throughout my whole paper. Here are the do's of writing a thesis. Do tell the reader the subject of your paper. Do tell the reader that you're going to be talking about bacon. Do tell the reader what your stance is. Tell them that bacon is the best. Do tell the reader how you are going to prove your stance. So bacon's taste, bacon's smell, and the different ways to cook it, which appeals to everyone. The don'ts of writing a thesis. Don't just make a factual statement. Don't just write a topic sentence. Okay, so the difference between a topic sentence and a thesis. Here's an example of a sentence that is either a topic sentence or a thesis. Barack Obama is our current president, serving as the 44th president of the United States. What do you guys think this is? A topic sentence or a thesis?
Topic.
Yes, exactly. Now, can any of you tell me why it is a topic sentence and not a thesis?
Factual.
Yes, it is factual. What could you add to this sentence to make it a thesis? Anyone think of an example?
Specific details about why Barack Obama
Is president, or what made him president, or things like that. Yeah, that would be a great paper. So let's practice writing a thesis. So each of you are going to have a few minutes to write out an example of a thesis about someone that you admire. It could be someone who's in sports, someone who's a musical person, something like that. And then you're going to read it to me. Okay, go ahead.
Peyton Manning is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. His postseason record, career yards, and career touchdowns makes him one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
That's awesome. That is a great thesis. It tells me who Peyton Manning is, so the subject of your paper, why you're talking about him, what your opinion about him is, and the 3 reasons why you think he's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. So that's an example of a great thesis. Good job, Clayton. For right now, we're going to do this little song about writing a thesis, and we're each going to sing it together. So everyone stand up.
I hate music.
It's fine. This is just how some people learn, so if it's not how you learn, just be respectful to other people. You know what I mean? Okay, so here we go. Does your thesis have you feeling blue? It's hard to separate topics and theses too. Your thesis will direct the reader to you. My thesis set my paper above. Without a thesis, your argument falls apart. A thesis is your paper's beating heart. A thesis gives your reader a place to start. My thesis set my paper apart. Wait, you still need a thesis before it's too late. Don't make your good grade hesitate. A thesis is your plan of attack. It gives your reader a chance to look back. Make sure that they stay on track. My thesis set my paper above. A good thesis is a roadmap for what's ahead. It leaves your reader without dread. It's the end of the intro paragraph instead. My thesis set my paper above. So refer back to these when you are writing your thesis if this helps you. so that you know what I'm talking about. I'll also post the PowerPoint so that y'all can look at that as well, whichever helps you more. So that's it.